Now, this local Castle Country sports update with Jordan Buscarini from KOAL.
Now we're being joined by Carbon High School head football coach Bradon Rushton. Coach, it's great to chat with you in person. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, definitely. I know we're getting close to the season opener. It's right around the corner. This summer has kind of been a blur. You and I have talked several times, I know, throughout the summer. But now that we're getting into the final couple of weeks before the start of the season, how happy are you with the way things have gone?
I'm super happy. Like some of our players have said, we went to a couple camps, saw a lot of improvement. You know, our kids are they're out here. They're getting better every single day. They're looking excited. They're ready to go, and that makes me excited and happy to be here. And I love the area, so it's an awesome time to be here.
I love watching the practices and seeing the different drills and stuff that you guys are going through, but also watching those younger kids, those freshmen, right? I mean, that's an important aspect here. You got a good group of freshmen out here.
Yeah, so we're bringing, I think, about 19 freshmen this year as of right now. So, we're hoping for a couple more. But, yeah, looking at the future, it's always on the back of your mind as a coach is what's it going to look like in the years to come. You don't want to just show up and have one good year. You want to kind of put a dynasty together and stuff like that. And so seeing our participation of our freshman class has actually been really big for me. I've been super excited and impressed with how they've showed up and been competing and been executing and working hard. Something as myself as a freshman I wasn't doing, and so it's exciting to see them putting in that work and that dedication already as a freshman, not waiting until they're at that senior year. So
as far as skill position players go, you guys do have a lot of talent. You got a lot of speed at the varsity level. That's been fun to watch. How fun has that been for you, right? Knowing your background a little bit, you got to be happy with what you have speed-wise, specifically on the outside.
Yes, super excited. I've worked under several different coaching and different offensive styles, and I kind of gravitated more towards an air raid speed type offense. And when I got here and saw the players that we had, that's just super exciting just because they fit in the offense that I already wanted to run. So I get to run the offense I wanted to run, which is always awesome. And we've got a lot of different players that bring a lot of different talent to our team, and so we'll have the challenge as coaches is making sure we can get all those guys different opportunities to score, to get the ball, to make plays. So we're super excited for the guys that we have and for the opportunities for them to go out and succeed as players.
I think it is always fun to talk with the coach, first-year head coach, about his quarterback. I think that's always a lot of fun, right? So we did get to talk to Stockton Kennedy. I got to know, how he feels within your system. What kind of a kid is Stockton, and what was it that made you say, this is the kid that I want running my offense?
So really it's his dedication that we noticed right away. He's a multi-sport athlete, so he was competing in baseball and stuff and would still try to make time as he could to come out and just participate and be around the team when we're doing our off-season lifting and stuff like that. And so that sticks out a lot. You want someone running your offense as a quarterback, as someone who's willing to put in that time and to make a presence and, lead the team. That's part, a big part of playing quarterback, and he's come out and he's shown that a lot over the last couple of months for us. And when we went down to camp, we really saw him shine. It's always a little nerve-wracking as first-time head coach, seeing how players are going to compete and go out, and when it's game time and seeing how they compete. And Stockton came out very cool, level-headed, and performed really well at camp for us. And so that's something super exciting for us to always see that quarterback position come in super level and being able to compete at such a high level for us. So it was awesome. So
you mentioned being a multi-sport athlete. How important is that for you as a coach? Because I know that's a big emphasis anymore, right? You can't specialize in one sport, specifically in a town this size. I mean, you have to have multi-sport athletes. How important is that for you?
So multi-sport athletes is huge. I've always been an advocate of it. I wrestled, I did track and stuff like that. And so it was always something big for me to have them come out and participate in other events and other sports, because that builds you as an individual athlete overall. If you specialize, you may miss out in other, not just social or competitive aspects, but building yourself as an athlete, you'll miss out on certain aspects as well. So
Coach, before I let you go, I do want to talk about the start of the season. I know we have the blue and white game coming up, but how long before you actually start putting an emphasis on your first opponent for August 16th? Or is that something that you've looked into already?
So actually we've already got some film from ALA, their camp they held a few weeks back. We did some trading of camp films, and so we've already been diving into kind of game plan and scheming what we want to present against them and how we'll attack their defense. And Coach Blank, our defensive coordinator, he's doing the same for their offense, how he wants to stop them. So we're already looking at week 1 and game 1. So, we're excited for the blue and white game. We want everybody to come out and participate. And we're going to have a lot of fun with that game, but we're already looking at game 1. So,
Coach, I definitely appreciate you taking out the time. I look forward to more conversations in the near future. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you for having me, Jordan.